Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Extinguisher 10, and today is episode 0 of our franchise series on Madden 21. So right now, we're just scrolling through, and we're going to do a bit of a rebuild, bit of a not rebuild, and the team is, I'd say, in the top third of teams, so it's not rebuilding from that aspect, but they have some age, so from that aspect, it's gonna be a rebuild. So we are doing the Eagles, as you can see by me just stopping there, probably a little prematurely. But our top players: Fletcher Cox, Jason Kelsey, Brandon Brooks, an 83 overall, 87 offense, 80 defense, and there's only a handful of teams that have a higher overall. But like I mentioned, we have some age. And here we are with our starting offensive lineup. And already I'm not seeing Brandon Brooks. Let's hit generate best offensive lineup, or best lineup. Is he injured? I did leave injuries on. I guess he's injured. That's great. One of our best offensive linemen already out. And without him, the line looks like it's mixed. You've got young Andre Dillard, who's got a normal development at 69 overall. Nice. And 24 years old, he should progress a little bit, but with that normal dev, I'm not sure how far he's going to progress. He'll probably turn into an okay starter eventually, but gonna be rough at first. Isaiah Salmalu, 70 overall, and how old? 26. Okay, he's a little younger than I thought, but he's normal development, 26. He's probably not going to progress much farther than that. Very disappointing. Jason Kelsey, 94 superstar development, and oh yes, thank you very much. Okay, yes, I see it. But unfortunately, 32 years old, he's going to regress hard and quick. So he's going to be great at first, but we'll see how long we have him around. Jason Peters, 82 silver star, 38 years old. He might retire after the season, and even if he doesn't, wow, is he probably going to regress at 38 years old. And Lane Johnson, probably going to be here around the longest. He's 30 years old, younger than the other three, 89 overall, superstar development, so he should have a few years left in him, but he is going to start to regress probably starting this season. And of course, over at tight end, we have a wealth of talent. Zach Ertz, he's middle-aged like the other guys, 29 years old, superstar development, 90 overall though, one of the top tight ends in the league. Dallas Goedert, 81, only 25 years old, star development, maybe the top second tight end in the league. And who are you? Joshua Perkins, 27 years old. Yeah, whoever you are, normal development, 68 overall. You're just a placeholder for the next guy that we draft. And of course, we drop down and check out our wide receivers. We have Alshon Jeffrey, who is 84 overall, star development, but 30 years old. Is this Marquise Goodwin? Or Marquise, sorry, Marquise Goodwin, 78 overall, normal development, 28 years old. And Jalen Reagor, 73 overall, yes I know, hidden development, 21 years old. So we're probably going to try and shape our future of our wide receiving core around Reagor, at least as far as current guys we have. And of course, we also have old man Deshaun Jackson, 33 years old, still has some wheels, at least I would assume. Yeah, 95 speed, 83 overall, normal development. He should be regressing pretty hard also. So our top two guys are old JJ Arcega-Whiteside, only 23 years old, but also only 73 overall and normal development. He's probably going to be around for the long term, the long haul, because he's young. And his overall isn't too bad, but that normal development, he's probably going to be no more than our number 3 guy. And Greg Ward, 25 years old, normal development, 70 overall, probably just going to be right behind JJ Arcega-Whiteside, being he's got the same development trait, a little lower overall and a little older, so he's going to progress a little slower. But we've got 2 guys for good depth and 3 guys who are good to use for now. And yeah, oh, and a future star wide receiver, hopefully at least. And of course, at running back, we have Miles Sanders, 80 overall, 23 years old, star development. He's going to progress. I mean, with that star development and being only 23, he's going to turn into a solid starter, but nothing that's going to really just blow you away. So, I mean, there's that. Corey Clement, 25 years old, normal development, 74 overall. He's never going to be anything more than a good backup. And Bart Scott, 72 overall, normal development, and 25 years old. And sorry, Boston Scott. And he's not going to be anything more than a backup too. Same with Elijah Holyfield, who 63 overall, normal development, and 22 years old. He is related to Evander Holyfield, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to be a football player like his dad was a boxer. And of course, we have our starting quarterback, superstar development, 84 overall, 27 years old, Carson Wentz. He's young enough, got a good enough development, and has a good enough overall that, I mean, he's not going to progress too much. I don't see him hitting 90 at any point, because by the time his XP is going to get high enough, he's going to start to regress. So he's going to be around for the long haul. He's going to be good enough for us to build the team around. And then Jalen Hurts, 22 years old, only normal development. That kind of hurts. Kind of a project quarterback, 68 overall. I mean, he's a scrambler. I wonder what his speed's like. It should be pretty good. Ooh, 84 throw power. That is so bad. But 81 break sack. That's a new statistic, and I like it. 80 throw on the run. Where's our speed? Change of direction. That's new. Also 88. Nice. Did I go right past it? Where's the speed? Oh, right there. I'm just blind. 86 for speed. So I don't know. I mean, he's going to be there. He's going to be effective at what he does. But there again, hopefully he just progresses into a good, solid backup. So that is our offense. What is it? It is talented and it is old. It is really old. I mean, Carson Wentz is, other than Miles Sanders and basically our entire running back crew, is the youngest guy on the team. Everyone else is old, and if they're not old, they're young with a poor development trait, with the exception of Rieger. So we're going to be shipping out some old guys, bringing in some new young talent, and that's kind of where we get into this fun rebuild. So we actually might have a better season 1 than we do a season 2. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm going to be playing with the moments. I did that towards the end of Madden 20, and I was able to get through a lot more episodes, and I want to get through several seasons. I'd like to get through at least 3, if not 4 seasons of this franchise series. And now on defense, let's check out what we have. Brandon Graham, 87 overall, star development, but he's 32 years old. Just like on offense, he's going to regress. But we do have over here at our number 2 defensive tackle, 27-year-old Javon Hargrave, 82 overall, star development. He's going to be around for basically as long as his contract is. He's going to be a solid starter, but really nothing more. And of course, our number 1 guy, Fletcher Cox, 96 overall. Ooh, hey, that's, yeah, show me that stuff. Superstar X Factor, 29 years old. He's still got several good years left in him. He is going to start regressing pretty soon, but it's probably not going to be too bad the first couple years, but I want to keep him around as long as possible. Malik Jackson, 30 years old, star development, 79 overall. I might look to move him just to try and move up in the draft, because really, do you need more than 2 really good defensive tackles? I don't think so. And Derek Barnett, 77 overall, star development, 24 years old. He's going to be around for a little while. He's going to be a solid starter for us, but nothing super special. Gerald Avery, 73 overall. Normal development, though, 25 years old. Just going to be a solid backup for us. And, of course, Josh Sweat, 73 overall, 23 years old, but unfortunately, normal development. They're again going to be another solid backup for us. Moving up into the linebacker core, we have starters Nate Gary, 78 overall. I don't care what his age is. He is, I guess I'll look. But he's got normal development, just like pretty much everybody else. And 25 years old, just kind of, I mean, I'm not even sure if, wow, those are some ears. You look like a freaking elf. But you might start 1 year, but you're going to get replaced pretty quick. And, ooh, D. Riley, who are you? You are 26 years old, Duke Riley. Normal development, 68 overall. All right, you're not going to be anything for us. And, ooh, 63 overall, TJ Edwards, 24 years old, normal development. Going to be looking to replace you really quick. And over here, 72 overall, sadly our best linebacker at 26 years old and normal development. This linebacking crew needs a complete overhaul, because when that's your best guy by relatively large margin, 4 overall, but he's older than everybody else, I'm just not happy with that. Ooh, D. Taylor, who are you? You're a rookie. Davion Taylor, 67 overall, normal development, only 22 years old. He's a run stopper. He might factor into the future as ideally, wow, 89 speed, 83 hit power. All right, okay, he's got some tools to work with. You are probably going to start immediately over Nate Gary. And yeah, you're probably ideally going to be our 3rd best linebacker. But I'm okay with that. We have potentially our starter right there. And now moving back to the safeties. Is this Will Parks? Yes, Will Parks, 26 years old, normal development, 76 overall. He's going to be an okay starter for us while he's here, but I don't know. I mean, is he even going to be a starter? Because we have Jalen Mills, who's moving back to safety, 72 overall, normal development. I don't know. Those two might really battle it out. And Kay Wallace, who are you? And, oh, Kayvon Wallace, okay. 23 years old, normal development, and not happy about that normal. There's a lot of normal dev on this team, but only 23, 71. You might be the starter. Hybrid style. I do tend to like the hybrid style. And Rodney McLeod, 30 years old, 77 overall, normal development. I don't think you're going to be starting. You're trade bait. And, ooh, Mike Epps, Marcus Epps, 24 years old, 63 overall, normal development. Not seeing too much. So in safety, I mean, if we just went by overall, it'd be McLeod and Parks, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do Parks well, I'm definitely going to do Wallace, and either Parks or Mills, we'll decide later. And moving down to corner, we have our brand new stud cornerback, Darius Slay Jr., 90 overall, superstar development, 29 years old. So he's probably going to start regressing pretty soon, but that superstar development should keep him from regressing too quick, too soon. So he should be around for a while for us. And leading that charge, Avonte Maddox, 78 overall, star development, 24 years old. He's going to be a solid guy for us for a while. Graven LeBlanc, 75 overall, normal development, 26 years old, a solid backup for us. And Nikel Roby-Coleman, 82 overall, star development, but 28 years old. I don't know how long you're going to be around with that age, but we'll see. And Sidney Jones, the 75th, 76 overall, 24 years old, star development. There again, another solid backup, maybe borderline starter. I'd like to get really somebody to replace Coleman, and then we've got really our depth behind him. Yeah, so maybe in the draft we can get a high-end corner. We'll kind of see, but we've got Slay. He's going to be a stud. I'd really like to get someone who would be the heir apparent for Darius Slay, be the number 2 for now. But yeah, the defense looks a little younger than the offense, but it doesn't look as good either. Lots of normal development. Except for corner, we've got lots of star, and of course our one superstar. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of work. We've got a lot of talent, but I think we're gonna ship out a lot of guys for a lot of draft picks. Oh, and of course, I can't forget about the kicking game. Jake Elliott. Do you really only have, normal development? That kind of hurts. But 74 overall, that's not bad for a kicker. He's got a good leg, 25 years old. He'll be around for a while. He's going to be a good, solid kicker for us. And Cameron Johnston, 28 years old, 67 overall, normal development. He'll be around for basically the longevity of his contract, I guess. But Marcus Goodwin, he's going to be a nice kick returner for us, along with Deshaun Jackson. So on special teams, we're looking good there. And over here at our specialists, I guess I'll leave it like that. That looks fine enough for nickel corners, I guess. What else do we have? You're not really giving me any options here. We'll check it out a little more in depth later. But for our rush defensive line, we have Derek Barnett, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, and Gerald Avery. So that'll be nice. And our sub linebackers, ooh, that is ugly. I'm going to have to move, what's his name, up to the top. That's it, Davion Taylor. We're going to move him to the number 1 spot. Yeah, he's definitely not our best linebacker, but we need him to progress and turn into something useful. And then, what was his name again? Something Brown, who cares? And Will Parks. I might even move Will Parks into the number 2 spot, just because he's so much better. I mean, he's easily our best guy. We wanted to start the other safety over him anyway, so that kind of works. And yeah, I mean, there's really only one linebacker who's worth looking at, kind of. Slot wide receiver, we're going to move Rieger up to the number 1 spot just because slot, you get the most action. I love throwing to the slot. And also in simulation, they love throwing to the slot. So we want him to progress and be that guy that we need him to be. And of course, we have Marcus Goodwin and Greg Ward. They'll be good slot guys. Miles Sanders as our 3rd down back. Yeah, that looks good. Miles Sanders as our power back. Sure, why not? Corey Clement coming in a little closer behind him. So yeah, it's pretty clear Miles Sanders is the man for us. And yeah, that's the team. I hope you're excited for this franchise series. I know I am. I've really been looking forward to this when I decided to use them just because of their age. It's going to be a great fun rebuild. And I will see you next time. This is Extinguisher 10 signing out. Have a great rest of your day.